Welcome back to Epicenter 2018. We have two matches for you today, coming up in about 20 minutes. The first match, which will be Team Synergy of 2018 versus Team Pitcher of 2021. That match will start at 7:40 p.m., followed by our second match of the day, which is going to be Antheli of Batch 2020 versus the Revenger Squad of Batch 2019 at 9 p.m. So stay tuned, folks. We've got two epic games ahead of us. Sorry about the Facebook pings. Yeah, I know you can hear those. Game will start in about 11 minutes. Whoever is watching on the stream right now, we've got 2 epic matches coming up. Refuerzo, that is... Okay, no, I didn't. Match will be up in about 12 minutes. Game will be live in 6 minutes and 50 seconds. Just as soon as the players are finished warming up. Game will be live in 5 minutes. game will be live in 2 minutes. One minute. The game will be live in 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. And here we are with the knife round. Since the game stops lagging, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, with the knife round of Team Synergy versus Team Preacher. As it looks like, the CTs will be charging straight into T spawn as the Ts dance around the bomb site. There appears to be some strategy making going on this round as the Ts refuse to go down, refuse to descend to the lower levels. First point of contact has already been made, knives have been exchanged. Supercalifragilistic is low, helical with the first kill onto the 6th stand-up. Helical with a double kill. And here we have Supercalifragilistic just backing off. And he gets taken down. Now it's a Complex. Complex with 1 kill, instantly traded. And here we have Pseudo in a 1v4. Make that a 1v3 as he attempts to clutch out the knife round for his team. He drops down. He's on someone's head. And he gets taken down by Shogun. Team Preacher winning the knife round.
Total domination.
And deciding which side that they're going to be on. Looks like they have decided to switch to the other side, which is the defensive side, which means that Team Synergy will be starting on the offense.
Counter-terrorists win.
As the round is restarted. A little bit of downtime there. Looks like it will be Team Synergy starting off on the T side with Team Preacher off on CT. Meaning that Team Synergy will be on the offense this round. It will be their job to plant the bomb and take a bomb site, and in that way they will win rounds. Whereas on Team Preacher's side, it's their job to defend the bomb sites, and it looks like here that Team Synergy will be going in with a fast offense, straight charging into the B site with Team Preacher. They've read this play. They're stacked here. Shogun trapped in the corner as the Team Synergy burst onto the bomb site one by one. We have right through, tapping away, not getting any of kills, and now Team Synergy stuck in a 2v4 situation while the bomb has actually made its way onto the A side. Pseudo being able to get a free plant. While Supercalifragilistic wraps around through middle, helical with the first kill onto Pseudo, helical with the second headshot, and Team Preacher take the pistol round. Quite easily. Quite easily taking the pistol round, granting them an economic advantage for the next few rounds. But it looks like Team Synergy will be buying up 4 MAC-10s on the board. It looks like they're not willing to let out the pressure. They're charging straight onto the B side, our Team Synergy. Looks like it will be Pseudo leading the charge as they charge into the drop room. Grenades going out, Shotgun getting 1 kill, Circle getting a 3rd before being charged down by Complex. As Team Synergy, INOT's getting a 3rd, INOT's getting a 2nd, Complex now left in a 1 versus 4 situation. A MAC-10 and nothing else, and Raiken takes him down. Team Pitcher scoring another round on the board, going up to 2-0. Hello ladies and gentlemen watching the stream. Today it's Team Synergy versus Team Pitcher for the first round of the second bracket of EPICENTER 2018. And it looks like Team Synergy will once again be charging straight up onto the B side, where Team Pitcher have prepared for this offense. Raiken getting 1, Helical getting another 1, INOT's boosting someone up as he appears to charge forward and boost up. As he get a 3rd, he takes down the 6th Panda, leaving Team Synergy in a 2 versus 5 with no control of either the A or the B side. But it looks like they've rotated around to the A side, and they're slowly and carefully creeping their way up, clearing every angle as they take control of A long. It's gonna be Helical on A side, alone, 50 HP, UMP in hand. If Team Synergy could somehow manage to get the plant here, it would be amazing. But Shogun, it looks like he's read this play. He's ready. He's waiting for Team Synergy to make the push. He sees, does he see the guy? He sees the guy. He misses the spray. He gets the spray into Complex, leaving Pseudo in a 1 versus 5. Nothing he can do. Shogun runs him down with the P250. Team Pitcher getting a 3rd round on the board. But this round looks like it's going to be Team Synergy's first bar round. Looks like they'll have 4 AK-47s on the board and an AWP on Complex. Where Team Pitcher looks like they'll be taking the eco round this round, saving their guns from last time. Helical seeing a little of a spot there. Saving their guns from last time and making sure that they have enough money to buy the next round. We have the first point of contact here. Pseudo tapping away at this one, fighting INOT's on the other side with FMAS. Full flash. Looks like they will be just probing for map control, will Team Synergy. Pseudo really taking pot shots at the enemy here, while on the other side of the map we have Helical in long, staying passive, making sure that Team Synergy will not be able to take control of this A long side. We have him now peeking. Complex takes the shot. Helical has the info, now he backs away. And the Charcoal wins the first aim duel of the match, taking down the 6th Panda with a shot to the dome. But it looks like Team Synergy, they don't really know what's going on here. They haven't read the play, that there are 4 players stuck here towards the B side. But here it looks like they have. They're finally rotating over towards A, slowly walking and taking map control of the A side. Flash goes out for his teammates. Raikaru is full blind. A second flash comes in to take mid control, clears the corners, and he takes the side. But on the A side itself, we have 2 players, Helical and Raiken, both on UMPs at an immense money disadvantage here. 25 seconds left on the clock. If Team Synergy are gonna make a move, they're gonna have to make it now. First point of contact, Raikaru rips his head a straight off. Trokel with another kill. Raiken stuck back on the side, holding off the side. Hit the headshot, no supercalifragilistic, rips his head straight off. 10 seconds left on the plant. Raikaru full blind. Team Synergy on a post-plant situation. Complex with the first kill onto INOTS. Now in a 2 versus 2. Charcoal and Shogun versus Raikaru. Supercalifragilistic on Complex. Raikaru looks to be taking a lurking position here towards A long, but he doesn't know that there is nobody there. The CTs are coming in right now towards A. Charcoal with the first kill. Someone goes down. And Raikaru with a double spray down! Taking down Team Pitcher and winning Team Synergy their first round on the board. With their first down on the board, but look at the economic situation here. Team Synergy not being able to buy much. Pseudo stuck on a UMP, while on the CT side they've got everything. Grenades and up, full M4s, full kits all across the board. If Team Synergy want to get another round on the board, they're gonna have to work hard for it. And they have Helical over here, a sole player on the A side. Stuck in danger room, while his four teammates are on the B side. While Shogun with the op was playing Coop, is now rotating towards A. But it looks like the majority of Team Silly G will be playing as they head towards A. Long helical backing off towards CT spawn and towards the A side. While Taxil, Team Silly G looks like they will be probing for information towards A. Slowly taking control of A long. Pseudo with his UMP clearing out every angle. While it looks like they will be getting ready for an execution. Here we have Helical smoking off the bomb, calling the play, reading that Team Silly G are somehow out towards A long. 50 seconds left on the clock. It's Shogun and Helical on the A side who will be receiving the brunt of the CS offense. The nade goes out. Executor getting ready. Raikaru lining up the smokes. The smokes are coming in. The smokes are coming in, and we have Shogun, the first point of contact. He sees the person coming out. He peeks. He left fields. He gets taken down by Raikaru. It's taken down by Raikaru. Raikaru peeking left, clearing the angle. He sees Helical. Does he see Helical? He gets killed and instantly traded by Pseudo. Instantly traded by Pseudo. The 6th Panda with another kill. Ken and Charcoal left in a 2 versus 4 situation. But look at the HP. Look at the HP on Team Silly G. These two have a chance. They've got a kit. They've got nades. But it looks like they will be backing off and saving their guns this round. Which means that Team Silly G get another round on the board. Fairly decent execution here from Team Silly G as they rip the A side of Team Picture wide open. With 2 frags completely opening up the bomb site. It looks like they will be able to keep all 5 players alive. Yeah, Pseudo managing to escape the blast radius. Which means that Taxil will be able to build up a little bit of a bank this round, seeing that they've got about 5k on players almost across the board. 5k on 4k on Complex, approximately 3,000 on Seb. Which means they will have enough for another buy in the next round if things go wrong this round. Team Fisher on their last full buy. For now, 5 M4s across the board, full nades, full utility. And it looks like they will be towards the B side this time. Once again, 4-1 initial setup towards the B side. Helical lurking it out towards A. Where he is about to meet Pseudo. Slowly creeping up towards the angle, but will he spot Helical? Does he see Helical? No, he does not. Helical takes him down while being tagged down to 40 HP himself. Team Picture now with the 1-man advantage in this round. A full buy round for both teams. And it looks like Seb up on the B platform will be creeping out, trying to make some form of contact with the enemy, but Ken takes him down. Let's do the next point of contact. He gets the kill on the I-Knots. Up on platform, looking for kills on the B side. Raichu with the second shot onto Ken himself, leaving Shogun, the lone defender on the B side. Missing the spray, getting the kill onto the 6th Panda. Now playing from lane, rotating out towards lane, blinded. Just holding the rotate for his team. Raichu and Complex in a 2 versus 3 situation. Shogun with 1 kill onto Complex, Trickle with the kill onto Raichu, and Team Picture hold the B side. Off the back of Shogun's hold. Off the back of Shogun's hold, which means that now Team Silly G are in a tough position. And it looks like they will be forcing up into this round. Seb with an AK and pistols across the board for everybody else. Matthew, the first point of contact towards A long, as he hears the T's charging behind him towards the side, and he sees 4 players, takes down 1, backs off, instantly traded by Complex, and look at the rotates coming in from the CT side. Shogun jumping straight down as the T side charged straight up long, looking for the kills. 1 kill coming in from Ken. 1 kill coming in from Ken. The nade goes out, the nade goes deep, and it's now Seb left. The 1 versus 3 as Shogun wraps them up. Team Fisher now up 5-2. And it doesn't look like Team Silly G will have the money to do a full buy. Yep, as it happens, they will be going on Eagle this round. CZs, pistols, and a deagle across the board as they head towards the B side, where Team Fisher is once again playing a 4-1 setup. A 4-1 setup, 4 players stacked towards B. Helical once again playing alone on it. It looks like Inox and his friend will be the first point of contact. A little bit of a tag on Suda right there as he throws in the nade. Kobe! Inox taking down Suda, putting them up 1 round. But what exactly are Team Synergy doing? They're waiting behind the smoke. On drop, they charge down. Right through, getting the tag. Sev getting the kill, and it looks like 1 HP. The nades go out. Sev complex. Make that just Sev. Sev alone gets 1 kill now in a 1 versus 3 situation. 14 HP. No kit. The nade goes out. Taps him down to 8. The Molotov goes out. He might burn alive. His gun's out of ammo. He's reloading. He's cooking. And Team Picture go up 6-2. Synergy not really putting up much of a fight this half. And if we look at the scoreboard here, Shogun's clearly carrying for their side with a KD of 11-2. While the next one up, Charcoal, being 8-4. On the CT side, looks like Team Synergy have got another buy, and they will be pushing towards the A side. For once again, Helical is the only player to say he's full blind, saves the gun. He knows that there are players in front of him. There might be a player behind him as well. What's he going to do in this situation? Surrounded. Nowhere to run. Gets the first kill on Rector. Now he has control of the bomb. He peeks out towards the side as Pseudo has somehow made his way all the way around, cutting off the rotate. But does he know that there's nobody there? Does he know that there is nobody there at all? All players are towards the A side of the map. As Team Synergy charge up, not knowing how many players there are behind him. Helical with 1 kill with the excellent flank here towards mid. Peeking. Does he know that the bomb is not yet on the side? Does he know there's a player right in front of him, 1 behind him? The 6th Panda takes down Helical. And the remaining CT's wrapping from behind. 1 kill coming in from Shogun, leaving a 2 versus 2 situation here. Complex and the 6th Panda alone. Make that just Complex. 1 man against 2. Shogun and Inox, the other 2 here, faking the plant. 45 seconds left on the clock. Is he gonna get the bomb down? He manages to get the bomb down. 1 versus 2 situation. He peeks. He gets the headshot onto Inox, reducing this to a 1 versus 1. Shogun versus Complex. Complex shaking up from lane. Shogun fluffs the nade. The Molotov comes out. And now he's keeping up. He's keeping up the angle. Complex peeks and Complex sprays. Taking Shogun down and winning Team Synergy their 3rd round. But once again, it was far too close. Look at the money on Team Synergy's side. AKs across the board. Few nades, but not many. Whereas on the CT side, they are in approximately the same situation. And once again, Helical, the only player out towards A for Team Picture. And I don't think he knows that. Will he make the aggressive peek? Does he see the people in front of him? He does, right through. Caught with a nade in hand. Helical sprays him right down. As Pseudo, once again, bursts through the smoke and takes control of mid somehow. Peeking through, he gets the kill onto Shogun, cutting off the rotates from the B side of the map, and he gets taken down by Inox. Reducing Team Picture once again with a 2-man advantage. Seb, lone player on A, peeking out towards the other side. He sees the guy at the top, he misses the spray. Helical is still alive. Helical gets the kill onto Seb, reducing Complex to the only player on Team Synergy's side. Now in a 1 versus 4 situation. Creeping up towards God. The sprays, doesn't get the spray. Helical gets the kill. Team Picture up now, 7-3. Helical up now, 7-3. 7-3 is the scoreline, and once again, Helical will be the only player towards the A side, which is where Team Synergy on their eco round is heading. Helical gets 1 kill through tacking someone through the door. All 7 Complex and Pseudo, they take control of long. Helical once again charging out. He's repositioned. He peeks. Will he get the kill? He gets 1 kill. Switching to the pistol. Somehow still alive. Does he get a second? Gets the 2nd kill as well. Managing to back off. Complex, the only player left alive now, alongside Pseudo. On Team Synergy's side, he gets the kill with the Helical. Gets traded out by Complex. Leaving Pseudo alone in the 1 versus 4. Taking down Inox, putting him in a 1 versus 3 situation. But he's got 2 players coming up from behind him, and he can't take them down. Team Picture now up 8-3. Team Synergy with quite a ways to go, being continually reset. Helical and Shogun really stepping up on Team Picture's side. Helical with the solo A-hold, putting a real dent in Synergy's offense. As here we have him once again taking an aggressive position, peeking the angle, and this time Raikuru rips his head straight off. He's not having any of that today. Charging straight up towards the A side, as Sudo once again cuts off the rotate towards mid. He'll be holding the connected doors, and he sprays it down. And the smoke does not land where it is supposed to go. The rest of the team still behind up. Raikuru with the double kill. I-Knots with the kill onto Raikuru. Now in a 3 versus 2 situation are Raikenken and Shogun. Shogun with the double kill. Raikenken with 1, reducing it to just Seb. Seb versus Shogun, 1 versus 1. With 1 minute 10 left on the clock. Seb taking the bomb. Not sure what he wants to do. He doesn't know where Shogun is. Well, Shogun, for his benefit, is patiently waiting in the A-side connector. Waiting for the bomb to go down as Seb rotates around the map. Shogun here not moving an inch, not moving a muscle, not knowing where the bomb is. With the balls of steel, just holding his position, not moving an inch as Seb slowly creeps up behind. Seb doesn't know. He's looking at his opponent right now through the wall. They are actually right beside each other now. Both of them holding position. Seb creeping up towards the A side, clearing every angle. While Shogun, he still hasn't moved. He still believes it's A. Seb probably thinks that he's rotated around towards B. At 15 seconds left on the clock. Plant goes down. Shogun hears it. He starts walking out towards APC. Seb doesn't know where he is, but he gets the flip. Seb ripping Shogun's head straight off and earning Team Silly a 4th round on their T side. Once again, only 1 player left alive means that they will not have the best buy, will Team Silly G. Not by a long shot. Not by a long shot. As usual, just 5 APs on the board, and as usual, Matthew, the only player towards a helical. He plays the 6 Panda, ripping his head clean off, and once again the A side is completely open for the T side. The CT is not really taking control of it. Sudo being taken down right away by Raikenken. As Shogun heads up towards balcony, the first point of contact, spraying, getting taken down by Seb. Reducing it to a 3 versus 3 situation. Bomb still hasn't gone down. Bomb's about to go down now. Complex with the first kill. Complex missing the spray. Complex with a double. Reducing I-Knots to a 1 versus 2 situation. Raikuru now in a 1 versus 1 situation against I-Knots. I-Knots with the nade in hand. Throws the flash. Takes down Raikuru. And now Team Pitcher score their 9th round on the board. Resetting Team Silly G's economy once again. On this map of cobblestone.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Team Silly G just not having a good day here. Never really being able to build up the economy. And never really being able to take good post-plant positions as the rotate from Team Pitcher is just so fast. But here we go again. Team Silly G on an eco. Look at their buy. Pistols across the board. P250s, CZ, a Glock, and a Deagle, as my FPS for some reason drops to 10. Drops to 11. The kills go out, the nades go out, and the situation is just not good on their side. Being taken down like it's nobody's business. And just being straight up annihilated. Team Silly G now is the last round of the first half. We'll just play this out before we go to a break for technical difficulties. My FPS for some reason has dropped all the way down to 11. Helical once again going clear out towards top. Helical gets the double split opposite. He gets the triple kill onto Raikuru. Helical shutting down the Team Silly G offense before being finally taken down by the 6 Panda. But now it's far too late. The only player left alive. He gets another kill. Raikenken and I-Knots versus the 6 Panda in a 1 versus 2 situation to get Team Silly G their 5th round on the board. But he doesn't get taken down. He misses the spray down to 15 HP, and Raikenken just takes him straight down. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we will be moving to a short technical difficulties screen. Bear with us here for a moment. as they get onto their 5th round onto the board. Team Synergy now up 5-11. And this time they've got a full buy. Rifles, submachine guns, and everything across the board. But this time they've only left one player once again towards A side, and this time it's Complex with a UMP. But I don't think they know the setup which the T side have here, which is charging up towards A long. Complex getting the tag on one before being forced to pull back. Unknown what he's doing. Unknown of what he's doing. Here we go. Reku with 1 kill. Reku with the 2nd. Reku with a 3rd kill, and now it's all onto Ken, and he gets taken down by Complex. Team Picture getting absolutely annihilated by the M4s and the UMPs. While Team Synergy have earned themselves a 6th round onto the board. A 6th round onto the board here. And a lifeline into the next round, as this time they've got a full buy in their back pocket. That round helped them immensely because nobody died. Whereas on the T side, they've finally got a full buy here. 5 AKs out all across the board. And this will be the test. Can Team Synergy stop these guys when they've got guns in their hands? Helical once again, the lone lurker towards the mid side on the T side, as Team Synergy Rakaru plays up towards mid, and there are 8 people all clustered around the B side. The 6th Panda here peeking the corner with an MP9. As the T side start the setup towards the A side, execute as they rush here onto the B side. Inox taking it down. Trickle with a 2nd. Trickle with a double kill, and the B side is almost wide open. Pseudo left on the fountain, crouching around the fountain, head down. As the bomb goes down, Pseudo with 1, Complex with another. Does not manage to get the planter. And now it's Complex. Complex gets taken down in this right in a 1v2. Right rushing the smoke and being taken down by Ken. Team Picture now up 12-6. And it's pretty important. 2 rounds ago, Team Synergy had all their players survive because now they've got one last buy, one last all-in. They've emptied the banks. They've emptied the banks, they've raided the coffers, and this is all that they've had to scrape together. 4 M4s and an op. Some nades, some kits on the board, but this is all they've got to stop the Team Picture onslaught. If they lose this round, things become much harder for them because Team Picture are only 4 rounds away from going 1-0 in the group stage and advancing to the winner's bracket. But here they are, waiting patiently. Rakaru, the sole player towards the A side, but that does not matter because there is nobody there. Helical faking a mid smoke, faking a mid spawn. The smoke's going out towards the B side. It does appear that the execute is ready. Ken, the first player here, the first point of contact with the defense. Ken getting taken down by Pseudo and the 6th Panda. The defense from the 6th Panda with the double headshot. Did he get a 3rd? No, he does not. Helical answers back with a quick double, leaving Ken in a 1v1. But that doesn't matter. Sev gets the double spray. And Team Picture gets shut down by the iron wall of Team Synergy's B-side defense. Now themselves with not enough money for a full buy. And it looks like they will be taking Eco. 5 CZs out across the board. While on Team Synergy's side, it looks like it will be another 4-1 split between A and B as Team Picture charge up towards the A side. Rakaru, the only man here in the defense, but no, it looks like Complex is coming over to help out. Complex takes down 1. Rakaru sees the people out towards the side, gets taken down. Complex and Rakaru both down. Ken with another one. 7 the 6th Panda now in the 2v4. What a calamity here for Team Synergy. 2 versus 4 with the scoreline 7-12. 5 rounds down. They really need to make something work here. That's what they're trying to do. 7-1 kill. Complex with another 7, tapping away composedly. Not now in the 1 versus 2, not being taken down by the 6th Panda. And Team Synergy somehow bring the round back. 7 the 6th Panda getting 2 kills each and equalizing the scoreline. Now down only 4 rounds. But that was a lot more expensive than it should have been. Only 2 players survive on Team Synergy's side. And as a result, look at their buy. Pseudo being forced onto the onto the FAMAS. Where on the T side, we've got what looks to be a sawed-off coming in from Shogun with the cheese plays. Feeling a little bit of that JW straight as he charges straight down onto the B side, and dome! Pseudo ripping his head straight off before being taken down. But looks like it's going to be another heat hit here from the T side of Team Future. The 6-pander with one, Seb with another. Raikenken equalizing into the 6-pander, but now it's Raikenken in a 1 versus 3. Make that a 3 versus 0. As Team Synergy, their B defense stands strong. And they get another round on the board, grinding back the rounds against Team Future, who have only gotten 1 round this T side, as a matter of fact. But here we go once again. Team Future on the pistols, not enough money to get a full buy. A full eco from Team Future, and it looks like this full eco will be towards the B side as Pseudo gets one, right through with a second, Pseudo with a third, and they wrap up the Team Future offense like it's paper. Like wrapping paper. Like wrapping paper, that full eco, which means that Team Synergy with 5 players survived. They've got a bit of back to work with here. With Team Future with another full buy on their hands, 4 AKs across the board, full nades, full armor. What will they be able to make of this offense? With a little bit of change in the setup here from Synergy, as it looks like it will be Sev this time towards the A. First point of contact made here, Complex with the kill onto Raikenken. And Team Synergy are now up in this round. Helical tag down to 10, Raikenken out of the game entirely. Team Synergy for the first time have a man advantage, as Team Future spread out towards the A side. Taking map control here is Shogun, and they get ready to take control of the A side from along. Seb, the only player here, make that 3 players here, as 2 have rotated over from B. Seb gets taken down by Helical right through with the first kill onto Charcoal as they take control of the A side through the T's. Right through, when he gets a second, Sudo with a third, Shogun being left in a 1 versus 3 situation here. Right through, Complex and Jose versus Shogun, 1 versus 3, 12 to 10. Shogun with all the play for Shogun gets 1 kill, misses the spray, now in a 1 versus 2 situation. As he rotates out towards mid. But do the TTs, can the CTs read this coming? Complex posted up towards long. The 6th Panda watching the smoke as Shogun himself creeps up towards long. 30 seconds on the clock. Can he make this clutch happen? Hassan misses the shot. Daryl misses the shot. Shogun now taking control of long and taking control of the bomb. 1 versus 2. He creeps up. He doesn't know. Does he get the kill? No, he doesn't get the kill, but he gets the attack onto Daryl. Now down to 21. He gets the kill. Headshot onto the 6th Panda. Now to Verno versus 1 is Shogun. 10 seconds left on the clock as he plants the bomb in a safe spot, while Daryl creeping up with the CZ. Will he get them? No! Shogun rips his head straight off. Shogun clutching out the 1v4 and getting Team Future closer, ever closer to their goal of reaching 16 and winning this game. Team Future needs 3 rounds to win this. Synergy needs 3 rounds to equalize. And both teams have got a bye right now. Synergy with still quite some distance to go this time as they stack up 3-2 towards the A side. It's the 6th Panda now rotating in towards B, as it looks like they slowly creep forward and take control of B long. Do Team Future. The 6th Panda taking a little bit of damage there, but it looks like the round has slowed down quite a bit, as the T side spread out, taking control of long, taking control of A, clearing out the A side, while Raikaru holds passive on the A side. And if you look at the response from Team Future, they are rotating over towards A, while all of Team Synergy is still towards B. Raikaru, the only player here, will he be able to withstand the T side onslaught? He gets the first kill onto Helical before being taken down low. He gets taken down, but that doesn't matter. Sev's already in the side. Sev gets taken down. Now it's just Complex, the Pseudo with a kill himself. Will he be able to get a second? No, he will not. The 6th Panda chiming in with another kill. Look at the HP on the T side. They both so low. Gets taken down. Shogun now in a 1 versus 2. Once again, Complex and Pseudo. 1 versus 2. The bomb being defused right now. Pseudo, Shogun taking him down. Complex in a 1 versus 1. Complex charges down Shogun and gets the kill, getting Team Synergy an 11th round on the board. An 11th round on the board and another lifeline as they reset the economy of Team Pitcher once again. And despite how many people died last round, they will still be able to get out of full by this round as Team Pitcher are stuck on the pistols. 4 CZs in a P250 charging up towards the A side. Where this time, Taxil have got 2 people playing. Sev is one of them. Raikaru is the second as Team Pitcher charge up towards the A side. Raikaru will be the first point of contact. They're getting the spray, missing the spray. Raikaru with the second kill. He switches over to the pistol. Not really sure what's happening. He sees 3 players out towards long, unable to get anything happen. The misses the shot, gets charged down. Complex now getting one. Does he miss the shot? No, will he get knifed? He does get knifed. Complex goes down to the knife. Pseudo, Shogun once again left alone, and Pseudo with a double kill to wrap things up, getting Team Silly G their 12th round on the board. Now at only a 1 round deficit. And it looks like Team Pitcher, will they force up? Will they force buy? No, they will not. Once again, the pistols come out from Team Pitcher. Very, very disciplined management of their economy here. We're on the CT side, we've got 4 M4s and an A and AWP all across the board, full nades. And once again, the B side offense is over towards the B side. The 6th Panda, the first point of contact, Pseudo taking Shogun down. The 6th Panda getting one before being taken down. Pseudo here alone. Before Pseudo gets taken down, Complex now in a 2 versus 3 situation as he creeps around the right side. Not really sure what he's seeing. He gets taken down, and now it's Raikaru dancing around the bush. 2 versus 2. Turtle now in a 1v2 situation. Turtle taking down Sev before being taken down by Raikaru in turn. Team Pitcher now equalized with Team Synergy. Both teams at 13 points. A very tight game we're having here, ladies and gentlemen. If you look at the scoreline, if we look at the money, Team Pitcher will be able to get out a bye, but straight up, just looking at the kills, we can see on both sides that the kills are fairly evenly distributed. Both teams averaging up at around 20 kills, but on the T side of Team Pitcher, their stand-in Shogun averaging it at 28 kills and 16 deaths. Quite the carry for his team. It looks like Team Synergy will be doing a little bit of a boost here as they play 2 people towards the A side. And Team Pitcher charged straight in, trying to exploit the weakness of Taxil towards the A side. As Raikaru gets a kill on an unsuspecting Shogun, will he be able to capitalize on that? No, he will not. Sev now alone, getting the tag onto Helical, lighting him up for 28, missing the shot again. Will he miss a play? No, he will not. He will get taken down, being run down. But now it's Complex, 3 versus 3. The bomb going down, the rotates coming in. The 6th Panda with 1 kill. Will he will get another? No, he will not. Pseudo capitalizing and taking down 2 to get Team Silly G the advantage for once in terms of round score. Team Silly G now up 14. Pseudo the only player surviving in this round. An all-out brawl on the A side. Now Team Silly G up 14 is to 13. This is a very close game, ladies and gentlemen. The defense on both sides is spectacular. Iron wall. Trades happening all across the board as once again Team Pitcher have got a bye. 5 AKs across the board, and it looks like they will be spreading out in a default situation. While Team Synergy, they will be playing a 4-1 situation. Sev, the sole player towards the A side. He sees the flick, he misses the flick, and he gets run down. Raikaru now the sole player on the A side. As Team Pitcher spread out the match. Raikaru using his nades, trying to force back an offense that isn't there. But it looks like Team Pitcher will be playing towards the B side. The Molotovs raining in. Kudo Hype taking a little bit of damage there as Team Pitcher. They prefer their offense. Helical charging on the A side. Full blind, and it will be down to the 6th Panda who gets double peak. Suda Hype with 1 kill. Suda Hype with a second. Charcoal Shogun with a third. Will they get him down? They do get him down. Complex is now down. Now it's just Pseudo on the side. Raikaru rotating in from A side. 2 versus 3 situation here. Inox being taken down by Raikaru, who is himself with the 16. Pseudo playing around lane, dancing around lane. The bomb not yet going down. 50 seconds left on the clock. Now in a 1 versus 2. Now in a 1 versus 1. Shogun once again. The carry for Team Pitcher. Now in a 1 versus 1 against Pseudo, who's only got 8 HP. 8 HP and a dream. 40 seconds on the clock. Shogun's got all the time in the world to work with here. as he waits, making the jump towards drop, trying to fake out Pseudo, but Pseudo, he's read this like a book. He thinks that Shogun is up on plat, and now it's just a matter of getting the kill. 20 seconds on the board. Shogun, he does not know where Pseudo is. He's creeping in silently. 12 seconds left on the board. He has to get that bomb down. Pseudo just around the corner, but does he know that? Now he's got no choice in the matter. He has to stick this plant if he wants to win this round. 3 seconds left on the board. Pseudo misses the spray, not hitting anything, and Shogun rips his head clean off. Team Fisher equalize at 14. Looking at the economy here for Team Sylogy, we can see that they've got nothing. No buy, no money, 3k across the board. And will they be playing for overtime? It looks like they will be playing for overtime. Well, on the T side, we've got 4 AKs and 1 Galil. Full nades across the board. Team Sylogy hoping to get something done in this round, but not really investing much into it. Sev, the sole player for the A side, while Team Pitcher looks like they will be stacking up towards B. The nades coming out. Hello chat, looks like there are now about 8 to 10 people watching the stream. For those who have just joined us, it's been a neck and neck game here. Team Pitcher versus Team Sylogy, both now at 14. It looks like Team Sylogy has given in to the fact that they might be playing on overtime here. They have decided to full eco this round. Nothing on the board but pistols here. As Team Pitcher spread out across the map, still completely spread out, no definite focus. Shogun keeping up towards the A side, while the rest of his team are towards B. And it looks like they will be pushing this B side. As the guns come out, Daryl's here. Now the first point, Pseudo with 1 kill before being instantly traded by I0. Salinas and Raikuru teaming up to take down another. But Charcoal here, taking down one, still full HP. Pulls out the pistol. Will the knife be used? No, it will not. Charcoal gets the triple kill. Shogun with the follow-up. And Team Pitcher now at match point. Team Pitcher now at match point. 15 is to 14. And Team Sylogy have got a buy, but it's a fairly weak buy. 3 M4s, 1 FAMAS, 2 FAMASas, 2 kits. Team Pitcher on 5 AKs and full nades. They could take this match right here if they play it out well. And could possibly take the game. 16 is to 14, and it looks like they will be spreading out towards the B side. While Helical and Shogun have managed to note the tendency of Taxil. The A side, it looks like it's wide open. Shogun gets the kill on Dari. That was the only A side defender. The A side is now wide open. The CT side stuck through the smoke, stuck behind the smoke as the T side rotates through. It will be all on Helical here to hold back the CT retake. Here we go. It starts Helical and Shogun, each equalizing onto 7 red team. Now it's just the 6th panda left. Calamity has struck Team Sylogy as Team Pitcher look to take the map. 16-14 unless Salinas can make a play. No time, no kit, no nades, and nothing happens. Team Pitcher win. 16-14 on Cobblestone.
Total domination.
In a backbreaker of a game. Now advancing 1-0 into bracket B of Epicenter 2018. And if you look at the scoreline here, Shogun and Helical were clearly the carries for their team. Now, let's have a little bit of a post-match discussion with our analyst, Dofitas. Cutting to the match screen. And logging into Discord for a little bit of post-match discussion. Hello?
Hello.
Hello, Matthew. Quite a game, wouldn't you say? That backbreaker between Team Sylogy and...
That game came down to so many 1v2s, 2v2s, 1v1s.
Yes, it was a very close game.
Such a heartbreak for Team Sylogy, who crawled all the way back, only for that one mistake on the 28th round to bite them in the back.
What mistake in particular would you be referring to?
That spray on the planter.
Oh yes, I remember the team. That 1v1 between Shogun and Sev, as it were.
Was it Sev or was it Anton?
I think it was Seb.
Either way, I've noted some things while in that game, as per usual.
All right.
First of all,
analysis. Let's go.
The iron both sides on their CT side. They should it seems like each team could read each other's T sides. It's like they had the strat book in their hands and they're just reading pages out of it. Each team barely got anything on their T sides.
Yes.
Thankfully for Team Picture, there's a little bit more push it over the line, but barely, thanks to some miraculous, a good read on the last round.
Oh yeah.
As for Team Synergy, they had a solid B anchor with the 6 Panda. He was able to get kills all the time, and Pseudo as well.
Yeah, they shot. You guys headed. Team Picture headed towards B quite a lot that game, and every time, yeah, that particular duo managed to spray you guys down before you guys even got to the site. But I think I think both teams had a problem where there weren't really that many set plays, because I noticed that both teams relied a lot on contact plays like full out aim duels. Did you notice that as well?
It is that both teams are not as experienced as professionals, but they do have experience. Is that not everybody knows like all the complicated strats like smoke walls and complex fakes. I think that accounted for why the match was so CT-sided. Had there been more homework done on both sides, maybe we could have seen a more T-sided map. Another thing, though, is that the reads were so good for both CT sides, for both teams. And even if they failed the read, they still had a solid retake. Like always peeking together, checking every corner, making sure that nothing is left unchecked. The solid CT play from both sides.
Oh, definitely. There wasn't really much open going down that game, was there? I didn't really see the open.
Wasn't necessary.
Oh yeah. Do you think either team could have done a better job with an open play? You know, to get that early first round pick, first kill advantage?
It actually backfired so much in that game, and in the context of that game, it backfired heavily when Sev, on the last round, he went for a peek in danger, and towards the end of the game, sorry, when Sev went for a peek in danger and he lost the op right away, and I think a good op could work on this map, but teams need to do more homework as to see where and also do more testing as to where they should put the op to be most effective. Because the few times we saw the op this map, it wasn't really effective. Like it barely got any kills, I think.
Oh yeah, I noticed that as well. There weren't really that many double kills or triple kills coming in from either side.
Normally, what you'd see out of Team Synergy is that they blew a double op, but from past experience. But this game they opted for the double for the 5 rifles, and it worked out perfectly.
I don't really think they had the economy to do it, honestly. Like
that's another thing with this game.
Yeah, go on.
Both sides were keeping each other modest with the economy.
Yeah, the economy.
Like no one really had the money for an op.
Oh yeah, that is true. Like I noticed that half of their T side, Team Picture were on CZs, Deagles, Glocks. For over half of their T side, those guys were on eco. I mean,
they tried to maximize the amount of buys.
Yeah, they did try to make it work, but quite a few of those eco rounds came down to the 1v1 still, which was something which is.
I think that was a bit of a blunder on the. For both teams, really letting for both teams CT sides that they already know that the other team likes to go A, and yet they still put 1A. Even though it is cobblestone and rotates might be a bit fast, if you put 1A and they're 5 Glocks or 5 P250s, you're still gonna lose the site and potentially the round.
That is very true. Like particularly in that last round, leaving only the person with the FAMAS on the A side. When Shogun killed Daryl and then got control of Connector, that round was pretty much just straight up over.
I think that was a mistake for both teams that they should probably improve on, is to try and make more CT adjustments, because T adjustments were they tried as much as they could. Like I saw Temperature trying to do some rotates. I saw Paxil trying to do some varied strat to the degree.
Oh
But
yeah.
on CT side, the adjustments weren't really that good from either side either.
On the CT side?
The retakes that were so strong, not the setups.
Oh yeah, that is true. I actually noticed that all of the retakes came down basically. All of the retakes came down basically to when the bomb went down, where were you? Because the CT is always.
Sorry, you're
busted
cutting
in
off
the
for
side.
me.
Sorry. For me, it always came down to where were you when the bomb went down, because the retakes came in just so quickly. Like, you never really had time to set up before the flashes were coming in from the CTs. Are you getting me? Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Before the flashes came in from the CTs, and you were instantly in a fight for your life, you know?
In my opinion, one great opportunity that was missed from Temperature to make this a cleaner win was that 4v2 one, I think, was round 25-ish, 26.
Oh, the
where
one
they had a
where
4v.
Temperature were on. They were on pistols, yeah.
Yeah,
Against
and they
Seven
somehow
Salinas.
threw a way around. I think both teams had sloppy post plant positions.
Oh, not
Once
only
again,
that.
due to unfamiliarity with the map.
Oh, also, do you remember Shogun's 1v4 against Team Synergy?
That was a
Goodbye?
huge mistake. I don't know what happened there
Yeah, I think
with Taxio.
I think it was a classic case of miscommunication, because you could
Classic
see.
case of getting caught one by one.
Yeah, because in the last 2v1, which was the best opportunity in my opinion, you could see Salinas still peeking down towards mid, even though the AK shots were already ringing in from A long. It was something, I think, where they could have double peeked him from the left and the right and gotten the trade kill, which might have pushed, might have pushed Team Synergy over the line.
What they should have done on the CT's end was they should have stuck together buddy system. That's like mandatory if you want to prevent a clutch. Like buddy system, as in you won't get sprayed down, but you will be able to trade with each other. I think that 1v4 was the one that turned the momentum in the second half, at least mentally for team.
Sorry, you cut out. Can you repeat that? Sorry. Hello?
I think 1v4 clutch by Shogun was the point where mentally, at least, the Temperature were able to recover as they were shut down. Like at least I think like a lot of rounds before, six out of the last 7 rounds they were getting shut down.
Oh yeah, that is true. That is very true.
And having that moral boost, I think, is what pushed it over the line.
What round was that? That was at something like 13-13, wasn't it?
So I think it was 13-10. Yeah, 13-10. No, 12-10. 12-10. Sorry. So round 23.
Oh yes, 12-10. Then that was the round where but that was also the round that allowed Team Synergy to reset Temperature and get to 14-14.
Yep.
But unfortunately, at that point in time, I think if Team Synergy had brought out the double op at some point during the course,
I think that might have worked because the team play on Temperature wasn't particularly great in this game. I've played with the guys and I know we have good synergy at times, but that game was a bit sloppier than usual.
Very much so, I think.
And also Cobblestone is a uppers paradise, is like second uppers paradise next to Mirage. So I think maybe even I think the problem is I think people who are opping in that match weren't hitting their shots. That's why no one opted for an op. But had the shots been on point, maybe a double op could have made a bigger difference.
A double op, yeah, actually. I think on the CT side, the op for both sides proved to be just a nuisance, really, given how fast the trades always went down. Neither team ever really did a default. You know, the rounds are always generally over. Like, by the 40th second, when there were still 50 seconds left on the clock, it was generally already reduced to a 1v1 or a 2v1 situation.
Yep.
Things not really panning out for either side. And now,
Although I'm still wondering on the on the first pistol round though, which could have made which I think dictated the entire half. The play to plant with only one guy, with only the bomber on the site, and then the bomber wide peeking. I disagree. Because in my opinion, because pistols rounds, in my opinion, if the force isn't one, then the pistol rounds decide the entire half. Then decide the tone of the half at least.
Oh yeah.
And saying that pistol round, that's the lack of information, where it's like, if I remember correctly, the bomb planter planted and peaked. I think it was Helical a free kill.
Was this the opening pistol round?
Yeah, opening pistol, first pistol round.
Oh, the first pistol round, yeah. Those opening 3 rounds decided a lot.
Decided the tone, at least.
Yeah. Particularly given how in the 4th round, Team Sylogy managed to win
and
the
then they got reset.
And then get reset immediately afterwards. I think that's the tone of this half. There was a lot of economic resets going on by both sides.
I think that the match would have benefited had both sides prepared more. I saw some cool smokes out of like the temperature, and the thing is that those smokes were only used like once. I saw like once maybe that they used the smoke.
Oh yeah,
so maybe had they had more practice with those smokes on both sides, maybe we could have seen more evenly distributed results on the halves, rather than the landslide, which is both halves.
Yeah, this suffered from the typical problem of teams with being unfamiliar with the maps, with unbreakable walls of defense, because the T-side teams do not know how to do the offense.
A smoke-based map, and since both teams didn't prepare much on the smokes, that shows in the CT, and the CTs being able to hold much better.
Yeah, particularly at Plat. I mean, you notice that on both sides at Plat, the T-side teams, regardless of who they were constantly and consistently getting mowed down.
Seemed like a wipeout, even on retakes like 4v5, 4v4.
Yeah, neither team really knew where to look. I think that was part of the issue. Like, because for example, if you're retaking B side from CT side and you're coming in from, let's say you're coming in from connector, once you leave those doors, you could instantly be fired at from any of 5 to 6 possible positions, and without prior experience of those angles, it's very difficult to do. Like for example, when Raikaru jumped through the smoke during that 1 versus 2 situation, and Raiken just rips his head straight off because he does not know which way he should be looking at.
And another thing that decided this half, the tone of the half, was also information. As I saw both sides, the CT sides at least, they weren't falling for fakes, they weren't falling for strats, or at least if they did, they'd win the retake.
I think that's more to do with the fact that both teams were like, okay, this is cobblestone. We must assume that they are going to hit the B site until they are almost at A, Because cobblestone on the CT side, it's very difficult to get a read on what the T side's doing. Because when you push out, like say you're on A site, you're pushing A long, that is literally half of the map staring you in the face. A T could be lurking behind any one of those rocks or trees. So it's a very risky play to make.
I think what Axel should have done was probably switch up the setup more instead of playing passive A. And I think that they didn't change their CT side much. They just won the aim duels, but had a more prepared and balanced and more consistent T side team played against their CT side, maybe the results would be different. As I saw that they kept falling into the trap of playing a default 1A 4B.
If I remember correctly, Team Pitcher made the same mistake, and was something that it was something which
that should have been punished heavily by both sides. But I think it was only Temperature were able to capitalize on it late in the late rounds.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Those last 2 rounds were definitely because of your of Reed. That all of a sudden Reed that the A defense is pretty weak. But I think that's something which both teams should have caught up to early on in the half, because it would have
it should have been caught on. But I guess both teams they're too busy thinking,
it's
of
cobblestone.
other things and forgetting to, and also it's cobblestone. It's really hard to determine whether there's 1A or 2A.
Yes, cobblestone is.
If it's hard for CTs to get information, it's equally as hard for Ts to get information.
Yes, once you
as
go,
they have to check.
Once you go out that B plat, once you go, for example, once you head out B plat, that's it. You're committed. You're committed.
Like, what can you see from B plat? Like, there's nothing much.
Yeah, you can see the entire bomb site, and more importantly, the entire bomb site can see you. And that's a problem. As you were saying, yeah, sorry.
I think that for this game to have been less of an iron wall, T's should have probably went A more. Been faster. And if they did, they should have been faster. As I saw a lot of hesitation from Temperature, and a lot of slow play from Taxil on their T sides.
Yes, definitely big mistakes, which were made on both sides. But regardless, it was a very close game. And we've got another game coming up for you in 15 minutes. That will be Anfili versus the Revengers Squad, which is a 2019 versus... It's actually a 2019 versus 2019 match, isn't it, Matthew?
It is, actually.
Do you have anything... the map which they will be playing, which was decided after the pick bans, will be Inferno. Do you have any idea of how that match is going to turn out?
Move it!
Well, I know both teams, and I think it might be a relatively fair match, considering the skill level of the both teams is equal. But I'm not sure about map knowledge. Which team has done more homework? As I keep emphasizing in my work on what team.
Hold on a sec.
And the thing is...
Yep, continue. Sorry. Or am I cutting out? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, sorry, continue.
I think it's just a matter of who has practiced this map more. Because I think that whoever has practiced more will be the one to win, to take this map.
Absolutely. Inferno is another map which is heavily based on smokes, grenades, and positioning, and another map where, on both sides, it's very difficult to get information. Hold on.
It's our beer. I have to be right back.
Okay, so for now, ladies and gentlemen, we will be cutting for a short break. The teams are getting ready as we speak. So for now, please do enjoy this music. The game will be up in something around 15 minutes.
Oh, hello, sorry. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, Matthew. You just want to continue talking about the game? How Inferno could be shaping up? Matthew, hello? A little bit of technical difficulty here, as you can see, people. And we've got the amazing sound of the tricycle in the background. Just give me a second. Alright, let's get some music up in the background as well, so that y'all aren't left complete silence while I do a little bit. Hey, Resho, what's up? Shout out to the people in the chat right now. Chen, Adrian Thor, Isaac Hechanova, Jose Salinas, Carl Quevedo, and Resho, my man. Yeah, this is where you can watch the game. We've got a game for you coming up at 9 right now. Team Synergy versus Team Pitcher just finished 16-14 on Cobblestone in favor of Team Pitcher. We've got another game for you in about 15 minutes. Yes, this is live. How do I know your name? I can see your name in the chat, man. I'll do a little bit of alt-tab magic here and just figure out where the players are on both sides. 10 message requests. Wow.
Quality production.
Thanks, man. You know, you gotta cast every single game, even if you're in it.
Do you want do you want a second caster?
I think a trio cast would be nice. Matthew's also casting right now. You can go ahead and hop in, man. My voice is a bit hoarse.
Hello.
Hey, Matthew.
What's up, man?
Salinas is joining us on the broadcast. Hey guys, so your three casters here are Matthew Defitas, Jose Salinas, and Right Jamson. Alright, continuing.
Sorry, my internet is cutting out a bit.
What do you guys think of this upcoming match, though? Revenge Squad versus Feely on Inferno. You know, a batch 2019 showdown between Havo Pacheco's boys and Clyde Hallerina's boys.
By the way, is the server still up?
Yeah, the server should be up. I think it's up.
Are you guys in the server?
I will be connecting to the server right now. You know, just to get things set up. Assuming that it's... Oh my god. Not like this.
Are they having their dinner breaks too?
I wouldn't know, but I can't connect to the server right now. Apparently my connection to the server timed up. Can anyone else see whether they can connect to the server?
Hold on, I'm asking other people.
Yeah, I asked the point person's chat. Let's see if anybody can actually get into the server. Because if not, then maybe we'll have to play this match at 10. Or, you know, hopefully the server gets back up. I don't even know if it's down. Is it down? I am unable to connect to the server.
Have you restarted the server?
I will be restarting the server soon. Just give me a second here. I know how to do that now. Unless it's the server itself which is down, like the ISP. I think it's the ISP. Yeah, I can't access the website of the company right now. Oh no, I can. Error 50. Oh my gosh.
What happened? Sorry.
Server's down.
Hello?
Hello, hello.
Are we still on stream?
Yeah, we're still on stream. Keep trying to connect to the server. To all the people watching, sorry, we're once again experiencing some technical difficulties with the stream. This time we have an issue because we cannot connect to the server. It appears that their ISP itself is down. So hopefully they can get it back shortly. We will be waiting a while. Game is now set for 9:20. Hopefully they've gone to their backup generators or whatever the problem is by then. Shout out to the guys watching right now. We've got Isaac Havancho, Carl Coveto, Carlo Resho, Matthew DeFitas, Pia Feliciano, Sapakan Asia, and Gab Dog and Kurt Ilagan. What is up, guys? Continuing to retry the server.
Status on the server? A few minutes after?
Still nothing as of right now. Still constantly refreshing though. Actually, I think I'm just continually connecting to the server while they're down.
Sorry, what?
I'm still connecting, but as of right now, nothing. Now let's take a look at the matchup between Enfeely and the Revenger boys. See what you can tell me about the players that they've got, you know, just to keep the stream active. Just take a look at their lineups. Oh yeah, go on.
Hey, let me pull out my list.
Same, let me pull out the list.
Okay, so I'm gonna be looking first at the lineup of Enfeely.
Okay.
Let's see here. Oh, another thing to note, I'll tell you in Facebook chat. Wait, hold on.
Alright, yeah, I've got my copy of the master list out as well.
Well, don't really know much about these players other than that, on Revengers and Enfeely, other than the fact that they're similarly skilled, according to the Counter-Strike matchmaking system.
Let's take a look at these guys. Let's see what background I can give you on these people. Okay, so on the lineup of Enfeely, looks like we've got Zanky Merca, Jago Lopez, Clyde Jalorina, Lawrence Postchano, and Alfonso Gavino. While on the Revengers squad, we've got Havo Pacheco, Gabby Faraon, Ram Cruz, Zeb Salmo, and Juancho Colosito. Oh, each teams actually have one grade 12 on their team, with the rest of them being 2019s.
Yep.
I think let's talk about Revengers first, because I've got a bit more information on them. Revengers is a squad made up of 2019s that are part of the Sapakan clan, but they've called themselves Revengers for this tournament. These guys are old school CS:GO players. I used to play with them back in the day, back in you know, the good old days of grade 9 and grade 10. Havo, Gabby, Ram, and Zeb. Very experienced players, while Juancho Colosito, I'd say much more recent addition to the CSGO scene, but he has been grinding in the hours, putting in the experience, and he's at about the same level as these old veterans, I should think.
Actually, I have some information on Philly. From what I remember, Zenki was playing for a long time now.
Oh yeah, on Enfeely, Zenki. Actually, he started playing before I did, if I remember correctly, because when I started playing back in 2015, he already had some decent number of hours.
Sorry, you're cutting out for me. Like, are you on push to talk?
I'm not on push to talk, but I was talking about how I've played with Zenki before, and how Zenki and I actually started at about the same time. I think he started a little bit earlier than me. And if I remember correctly, he's a rifler, an entry fragger, I think. You know, very impressive sort of player, as you were saying. Yeah.
See, Diego Lopez. I know he's more recent, but he's also at his last peak. He was actually like Gold Nova something. but then I take a break.
Take a break from Counter-Strike in general?
Because of due to ACADS.
Oh, I think the server has restarted. I am now getting a different answer. Oh, yeah, the server is back up. The server is back up at 9:03 p.m.
Let's get everybody on then, and let's cast the game. With the 3 casters here, which comprise of me, Matthew Dofitas.
Salinas, are you here? Salinas, hello.
Oh, can we also get a shout out here for Pia Feliciano repping her baby Poncho Colosito?
Oh wait, Salinas, I have a quest for you. Could you
Yes.
sub for Anfili? It looks like they're a player down.
Okay.
Okay.
It will not be a caster, but a player.
Yeah, it looks like you will be playing in this game. So
I will see all of you soon.
yeah. Okay, so the game will be up soon. We're just calling the players in. They were practicing while the server was down. While I just try and figure out how to get the configs up. I think that they had a slight power outage in Singapore or something. Maybe somebody kicked the LAN cable. Somebody kicked the LAN cable, but things are good now. So we will be connecting to the game.
Because she asked for shout out to Juris Adorno.
Shout out to Juris Adorno, also watching the stream right now. Oh yeah, also watching the stream right now. Quite a lot of activity going in this chat. Daryl Tan, no, you are not subbing this game. I'm sorry, man. And Feely versus Revengers.
Sorry, you're cutting out for me?
Sorry,
Right.
hello, testing.
Could you check pushing? Actually, maybe push to talk might work.
Oh, let me just change my Discord volume for a sec then. Give me a sec. I can just get to the right tab. I know, that's my Matthew, that's my internet. That's not my Discord. Hello? Am I good now?
Hello. It's more of you're cutting out.
Ah, that's my net. Nothing I can do about that, man. Okay, so the players are joining the server. We have on Enfili's side Inigo Montoya, Zenki Yuki, Grist Collector, and Hakunon, who are Diego Lopez, Zenki Murka, Clyde Halorina, and Alfonso Gavino. Revenger players have yet to join the server. We are currently waiting on them. But the server is confirmed up. So we're just playing a little bit of a waiting game now. Shout out also to Roald and Siko, who has just joined the stream. 14 people watching right now. What's up, guys? I'm just messaging the Revenger guys that they can join now. So the game should be up shortly. As soon as those guys join the server, we can get the knife round underway and we can get this game started. And actually, looking at the bracket, whoever wins this match will end up fighting. Team Sylogy. No, not Team Sylogy. Sorry, we'll end up fighting Team Twitcher in the winners bracket of this match. Whereas whoever ends up losing this match will end up fighting Team Sylogy in the losers bracket to fight for their lives in this tournament. Currently 7 people on the server, just waiting for the rest of Zapakan to join. The Enfili roster is currently complete. Actually, Enfili roster is currently not complete. We have got Daryl Tan in the server right now. He will not be playing as a stand-in for Enfili.
Is Daryl?
He's on the server, but Salinas is the stand-in. He's just warming up. They're playing around.
Where is Salinas? Speaking of, where is he?
I think he's starting up his computer. Alright, some shoutouts from the chat. Concept, Cloud9 Perrine, Kurt Ilagan, Let's Go Sapakan Revengers, Carlo Russia, hashtag FazeUp, Concept, hashtag TSM, Carlo Russia, hashtag Mineski Win, Concept, Jethro Juan predicting Revengers 16 and Feely 0. Quite the bold prediction to make.
That's pretty bold. Shout out to our 12 viewers for watching right now. Thank you for coming on, even though it's a bit late.
It's a bit late in the morning, and we have all got school tomorrow, even though it's Fair Week.
Why can't Fair be a full week?
That would actually be great, because I don't think anything's gonna happen. You know, Monday, Tuesday, no classes on Wednesday, and then Fair Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I mean, come on, what kind of teacher would give any serious requirement on Monday or Tuesday? What would that take?
But they did.
Yeah, what would they do? Kyle, Russia, no, this particular one is a best of one. The best of one is a group stage.
Shotgun, who asked for who was playing earlier, asked me for a shout out.
Alright, Pio Feliciano with the call of 16-4 in favor of, I would assume in favor of the Revengers bracket. Team Revengers.
Well, she's hedging her bets.
Revengers 16 and Feely 4, calling it right now is Pio Feliciano. Actually, Matthew, which way do you see this match swinging? You know, given that almost all the players on the server are on the server, which way do you see this happening?
Maybe double-digit scores for both sides, but I'm not sure actually.
Personally, having played with,
I think this game will at least go. This game will go double digits for the losing side minimum.
me too, but I've got the
Unless
favor
one of the
and
teams
feeling. I mean, not
has some secret shots.
but I've got the favor Avengers straight up. Like, I've played with these guys, I know these guys, we go way back, and I have to trust in the experience which they will be bringing with them, as well as the dynamic playstyle which Sapakan and Revengers generally have.
Well, I've seen Infinity actually practicing a lot on Inferno, so I'm gonna favor them slightly, just slightly.
What score do you think is gonna happen? Yeah, I have to agree with Kurt Ilagan in the chat. Maybe something like 16-11 in favor of Avengers.
Yeah, as I was saying earlier.
Yeah, both teams to reach double digits probably.
Ooh, Chico, sorry for mispronouncing your name. Predicting an Philly win.
Okay. Gabby is currently away from his keyboard. He will be back at Gabby Faraone, the fifth player for Revengers, is currently away from his keyboard. He will be back at 9:20 p.m. So just a 5-minute wait for you guys. Hava Pacheco, Russia Hava's not playing right now. JM is standing in for Hava, but if they do make it to the playoffs, Hava will have to play for them then. Just give me a sec, I'm gonna go to the bathroom for a bit. Matthew, you're...
Let's see. Looks like the teams are getting ready to warm up. So looks like the teams are talking in chat right now. They're talking about their subs, and looks like they're just gonna be practicing their aim.
Okay. Looks like Gabby has joined the server. All 10 players are here from both sides, so let's get this game underway.
It's knife round, right?
Yep, it is knife round. Both teams are complete, so ladies and gentlemen, let us get this match underway. Anfili versus Avenger Squad, and the knife round is happening right now. let me switch to the other match. The match is live. And the knife round is going in. We've got Erstein and Lijo X and Country Dallas coming with the kills. The entire of Zepakan alive, leaving Hakunon alone. Apparently AFK.
I think he's lagging out.
Lagging out, nothing we can do about that. Revengers squad wins the knife round. Yeah, Revengers squad win the knife round. And Lawrence Postrano, the stand-in, has gotten here. So there will be no need for stand-in. The 6th Panda, Salinas, our stand-in player, will actually be coming in here. And yes, Pia Feliciano, that is the IGN of yeah, quite the wizard. Quite the wizard. A cat wizard. Quite the cat wizard.
Counter-terrorists win.
So let's just get these buys back into warm-up mode. Yeah, so the Pussy Wizard, actually, according to Wancho Colasita, means cat wizard. He's talking about all his cats. Family friendly, ladies and gentlemen, he's talking about his cat. Zenki, the 6th Panda, that is Jose Salinas. And yeah, your stand-in if Lawrence doesn't show up. Oh, I think he has connected. So let's get Salinas, get out of there. Yes, get into the spectators, come back to us in the Discord and let us triple cast this stream. Enfeely versus Revengers.
What side did Revengers pick?
Revengers chose to stay on T side.
Oh, I have a... The thing is that I'm getting word of Haba Pacheco coming, although is coming soon.
Alright, real game is going live. And here we go, once again, Enfeely versus Revengers. Revengers, the 2019 Exapakan team, starting off on the T side. Sapakan. Erstein standing in for Sapakan. We've got JM Erstein, Zeb Salmo, Ram Cruz, Juancho Colosito, and Gabby Faraone. Versus Clyde Hallerina, Diego Lopez, Zenki Yuki, and it looks like they will be charging up towards the B side. Sorry if the stream's a bit laggy. They will be charging up towards the B side right now. Lopez with 1 kill.
Lopez seems to get the easy entry frag here, but seems to be tricky.
Ooh, Lawrence Pashana going down.
Coming in now. But
look at the nade coming in from
Banana. Here from the Banana.
And look at the easy sweeps of Anfield.
Will they know this?
Pushing in, going for the defuse.
Oh, the smoke's sloppy. The smoke's sloppy. Will they? Come on, Gabby gets 1 kill.
Gabby gets the kill on the plant.
Oh, he's out. Just out.
That.
Oh, he still has time. He still has time.
And they will have an easy time defusing this bomb. And first pistol round, but you have a force up. Will probably coming from the Revengers.
That looked to be a shutout on the B side with a 4v2, 4v3.
This should be an easy round for Philly. It seems that they got that easy option, which should allow them to get AKs on the
Selena's checked your Discord chat. But if you look at what Sapakan are doing, they're charging straight up towards mid, going for the B split while they've got 1 player. Pussy Wizard with the backstab onto Hakuno, now the only player left in 1 vs 3 situation with the bomb.
Like, you're recording the demo, right?
Yeah. No, actually, no, I'm not recording the demo, thanks for that.
Just a reminder.
And Feely getting their 2nd round on the board quite easily.
Bomb has been defused.
Revengers now down 0-2. What do you think of the way that Revengers have been playing this match so far, Salinas?
Revengers seem to be taking this approach and trying to figure out what the CPs are up to and what's holding. Although it seems it will be a fast B, never mind on that as both teams need it out.
Yeah, but look at that smoke at the bottom of Banana.
We seem to be using some very early utility.
Oh, Ram Cruz with the kill through the smoke on Midnight Owl.
The smoke that punishing.
We have a 2-1 This is not looking good for Philly on Banana as Revengers look to punish.
But it seems the Rokan, no, he is.
He's gone. It's going to be all on Lopez.
It's
going to be all on Lopez in his hot, but do they read it?
And the side player goes down. Who's pushing in already from here? From there.
Hukanon.
Okay, Hukanon gets easily picked off. And it appears Chris Collector will be going for exit frags here.
What out?
Gets an easy exit frag, but gets picked off. But considering he traded out that scout for that AK, I'd say that's a victory for Chris Collector right there.
And Feely with the buy right now. Looks like they will be forcing it up this round. 2 UMPs, an MP9, a Mag 7, and only 1 rifle on the board. Well, if you look at Revengers, they've got AKs all across the board. Nothing but AKs. And they will be once again going for deep banana control. While Anfili playing the close angles, hoping to use those close range submachine guns and shotguns to full advantage. You know, the round slowed down once again.
Mid.
Dude, look at Chris Collector.
The Revengers fall for this. They're backs, but Chris Collector somehow gets the kill. and then Zenki gets the second, but he doesn't get traded out.
It's all on Gabby Faraon at the moment, the only player from Enfili from Revengers in second mid. Backing up, throwing the flash, but does he know that Hakunon is behind him? He keeps Gabby with the 1 kill. Hakunon attempting to do something with that, but now he's backing off into CP spawn. Gabby Faraon gets taken down, and now we have Happy Clove Choose in a 1 versus 3. 1 versus 3 situation. He gets the first kill. Onto the corner, looks up, gets the second kill onto Lopez, and now he's in a 1v1. Zenki versus Cruz. 15 HP, but no! He gets taken down by Zenki. And Feely battling back with a vengeance.
And Philly doing that mid smoke, the clever mid smoke. I'm not sure why Revenger pushed it, but now it looks to be a counter by.
Yeah, it looks like another fast B coming in from Venusia. Dreamer starting with the wide peak to take control of Banana directly before being smoked off. And it looks like, yeah, Enfili look like they have done their homework on this map. Look at the nades that they're putting out, the tactics that they have. As Drago Lopez with the pop flash into Banana, while the rest of Revengers wait there on the other side. 1 kill coming in from Happy Clove Cruz, 1 kill coming in from Airstein, and the B bomb site has been opened. The only player left here is Hakunon, who gets a fadeaway kill onto Legio 9, ex-Cordialis. Gabby Faraon. Before he gets taken down.
Unfortunately, unable to get the second frag as Gris Collector is pushing in and he catches the lurk out. Unfortunately, whiffs the spray.
So Revengers actually striking back, keeping the economy for both teams quite even. Although it looks like Enfili this round will be on a sort of half-buy. Dual E's, pistols, 1 MG9, looks like to be a brawl at Banana. Looks to be a brawl at Banana as the trades are coming in, but Happy Clove Cruz in with the quad! Make it Pussy Wizard to finish it off, taking down Drago Lopez as Revengers get their 3rd round on the board. And Enfili in with another half-buy. SMGs, a FAMAS, and an M4 up against Revengers, 5 AK-47s. Airstein with the first point of contact as he peeks up, charging straight up Banana. Taking control of Banana while the CTs smoke it off. He's not jumping ready. He's going in. He gets taken down by Drago Lopez.
We're seeing some very well-controlled rotates here.
From who? Sorry, you cut out a bit choppy.
Unfortunately, we see the CTs are unsure where to go. But it seems they will be pushing onto the A side.
Midnight Owl with a great kill onto Happy Clove Cruz. Midnight Owl with the 2nd great kill onto Zeb Salma. Will Midnight Owl be going for a 3rd? Hakunon gets the 3rd, and now it's all onto Gabby Faraon in a 1 versus 4 situation. Gabby Faraon with the spray, with 2 kills now, 2 kills on the board. Will he check right? Will he check left? He's reloading his gun! With the mispress of a button there, Gabby Faraon loses the 1 versus 5 situation.
Fortunately here for very critical round as it seems they do have money to buy. We're not seeing too many sniper rifles on the field though.
Yeah, Zeb Salmo's sniper rifle looks to be the first one out so far, especially his perspective. Because if I remember correctly, back in the old days, he was quite the sniper.
Early utility usage and a very early lurk here to you.
Actually, Salinas, take a
Look at
look
this advanced position. I think it might cost the T's this round.
Happy Clove Cruz with the first kill.
Unfortunately for them, unfortunately for the CTs, their lurk will be unable to gather any information or any. But blue players rotating already.
Salinas, look at the buy on Revengers. They went for a gamble buy. Gabby and Erstein were both only on blocks. Zenki and Lopez each striking back with a kill of their own.
The Lurk is able to grab the off, which is a critical victory here for the CTs, and it seems the Ts are bunched up all the way in Banana. They see how they get out of this? No, they cannot.
Midnight Owl with the amazing double kill headshot onto Erstein and Colosito, bringing Enfili up 5-3.
I'd like to note here that advice to that work there from Lopez was important for gathering information.
Oh yes, the way that he actually...
It looks like Zenki is opting for the op.
Yeah, it does. Let's switch this perspective for a while. Takes the shot, misses the flick, and he's fighting one Sapakan member down in mid. Manages not to get tagged down too badly as Sapakan bunches up towards mid, and Gabby rips Zenki's head off. Now,
this is a very beautiful slow play coming out.
Look at what Disconnected does with the double kill before being taken down by Erstein. Erstein with the late lurk though, unfortunately though.
Oh no, Erstein gets caught with his pants down.
Unfortunately, Erstein gives out the man advantage and the weapon advantage here, and that's going to be very critical here coming into this round.
And look at what Revengers are doing, taking banana control. This could still be an open game. It's all on Lopez here. Will he manage to get the kill? No, he won't. There's an open B site if Sapakan will only take if Revengers will only take advantage of it.
That is very important. But it seems they have given up too much.
Cruz has to clutch this out with only 6 HP.
It appears Cruz may be going for the save here, which is actually going to be very important because it looks like the Revengers are going to be on a half buy next round should they choose to force it.
Ah yeah, look at that money. Cruz only has 1200, the rest of them are averaging at about 3k to 4k, which if they do, when they do lose this round, it will give them enough money to buy helmets, armor, AK-47s, and all the tools which you need to stand a chance against the Enfili's full defensive potential.
Unfortunately, Colosito will be sitting on possibly just an SMG or a pistol.
Wait, he just charged in.
Oh no.
Why did he charge in? Was that before time or after time?
That was before time, so fortunately he gets to keep his money there.
No, but he didn't. He died right after time. He died right after time. He only has 1200.
Oh boy, that is very painful there for Cruz. I'm not sure what was going on behind that decision. It appears that the T's are going for pistols here so that they can buy next round. This should be an easy cleanup here for the CTs.
Maybe not. Look at the setup.
CT's going for a double up. That might be a mistake.
Yeah, exactly. They're in a double up situation right now. If they take advantage of it, look, Midnight Owl goes down. The CT is now in an open position. Just collected with the first kill, and more importantly, control of the bomb. He gets taken down.
Oh, unfortunately, he gets taken down.
Bring it down to Zenki Yuki. Hakuno on the second point of contact. He misses all the spray, missing all the shots. Next player on the line, Diego Lopez. He doesn't get anything. He's being tagged down. Sapakan have managed to claw back this round. Zenki now left in a 1v3.
I'd like to point out for this round that the call was made to just buy pistol armor, which was actually beautiful for the Revengers to convert into a round win. I doubt Zenkuyuki can do much here in this round, and it better be to just save that up.
Yeah, let's take a look at the buy for Enfili. They've actually got another buy if Zenki manages to save this up. A very strong buy, I think. Look at that. Midnight Owl averaging at about 10k. Hakunon at about 6. Ghost Collector about 4. They can still get the guns out next round.
They can definitely drop up here for their teammates, which will allow Enfili to keep that advantage if they get the next round together.
Yeah, let's see what sort of buy they'll be going for this round. Do you think they're gonna go for the double up?
I am still amazed that the Revengers were able to pull off that round and pull off those guns, which were very critical to winning their round.
Yeah, and it looks like, who is that? Just Collector misses the initial shot, tags Erstein down to 50. And look at
we see some very slow players here.
Yeah, but look at Zenki, man. Zenki has
I
managed to
apologize
push
for that.
Zenki's managed to push his bay all the way into T spawn. They know exactly and feel have information.
The Revengers are unable to read this and unable to watch for this lurk here.
Oh well, now they know.
Zenki
he's
gets
there.
the
Taken down and punished. They are very wary now. They're coming out for this lurk, and
But maybe it won't matter. Dude, it's all on
Man
Hakuno.
advantage for the teams.
All on Hakuno. Hakuno with the first kill. Hakuno gets taken down. Now, Anfili and Revengers in a 2v3 situation. Pussy Wizard with 1 kill. Happy Clove with another one. Bring it back to a 2v2 situation. Anfili and Revengers bomb on the side.
Using the man advantage here.
Make that a 1v2.
Clyde getting a crucial shot onto the bomber, and now it's just up to Happy Clove Cruz. He needs to.
Here, that Zenkoyuki is going for the long rotate instead of pushing up banana.
Cruz is hesitating, and he might get shut down by Chris Collector here, and he is.
Yeah, he just gets straight up
That
destroyed.
will with CTs to keep this rolling and that economy going.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But if
Just
you look at
easily
the
chipping down the T economy.
they've still got a.
But looks like they're going for a buy though.
Yeah, they had just enough for another buy. M4s and AKs across the board.
We should look out here for Arrest, who's charging into the fight and gets an easy pick.
Like, check the point per.
Yep, check that.
Percent shot.
Anything through that Mac 10 granted the easy bonus money.
Low information on Banana. There's 2 CTs here, but how come on missing the spray? Could Clyde pull off once again another triple kill to save his team?
But look at this. Just collected. They didn't know he's here. He whiffed the shot. He whiffed the second shot. Now he's in a 1v2 situation with the bomb heading towards the B side. Zeb Salmo and Wancho Colasito against
Is he
him.
aware of the players here in CT?
I don't think the player is aware of where he is.
No.
Now he takes down one. He takes down the other. Will he get
Oh no, he
the
whiffs the spray.
He doesn't get the flick. Salinas,
Very
check your
unfortunate there for Clyde.
Salinas, check your Discord
The
chat.
lack of
Check your Discord
information.
message, please.
Looks like once again they're gonna be all 5 bottom Banana. I think this might allow a lurk, but Midnight Owl pushing down too far. Lopez smartfully going for the Molotov.
Yeah, but look at Lopez right now. He's crouched in position, waiting for Revengers to pass him by, but they call it easily, bringing it down to Just Collector and Zenki Yuki for the Revengers side. The smoke's still out, the frags come in, and Just Collector gets a kill through the smoke, reducing the deficit to a 2v4. But on the other side of the map, Zenki Yuki and Pussy Wizard both get destroyed. Heads ripped straight off.
Unfortunately, the T's for the CTs, the T's have taken back the economic momentum here. The CTs will be sitting on possibly a half by nose. They're taking pistols and a single T on Midnight Owl. Let's see what they can do with this loadout.
A little bit of information gathering.
He's taking
over here.
straight up banana control in the early round.
Midnight Owl. Oh, look at this. He's going for the push, but he gets shut down by. Sorry, I don't know the player's name because he didn't put it there.
Midnight. Oh,
CTs
Lawrence
have completely left the A site opening. No?
Look at where Just
Zenkoyuki
Collector is. Look at where Just
taking back
Collector
the
is.
A site.
He gets 1 kill on the lurk. Maybe he'll be able to get more. Aaron Stein is trapped in between the 3 CTs. They've got him cornered like a rat in a cage. Will he be able to fight his way out? He gets the 1 kill and that earns him his exit as the Avengers plant the bomb on the A side.
It appears here that Zenkoyuki and Lopez will be rotating over through the mid section. No, They are not going in for the push.
I think they're just grabbing the gun.
I'm just looking for that UMP, trying to save it. And this.
And grabbing an AK. This is dangerous because a lot of the players could go down here. The terrorists lose one player.
Revengers lose the op. That might be important, unless they can rebuy it.
Ah no,
which they can.
Revengers have got money for
Definitely
days.
rebuy that economic momentum.
A bit of a small mistake, but looks like we're even 7-7 on the final round of the half.
I'd like. This is very weird buyout from the CPs here, but they seem to be taking early banana control. He's being very patient here at lower banana, but unfortunately will get smoked off. We're seeing a 3-1 and a rotate. Very interesting setup here from the CTs. They're gonna be able to respond to any push during midnight.
Yeah, but I think that the CTs have called the rotate. The first kill coming in, but look at Minute out position. He gets the first kill of airstrike, but he doesn't look to the left of him, and he gets taken down instantly. Hakunon going down. Bring it down to a 2v2 on the side. Zenki Yuki trading. Zenki with another kill, leaving same TBH and Concordialis in a 2v2 situation, and it looks like they
But
will
that
be
gives away
putting
the
it towards the A side.
information that both CTs are on the B side.
Yeah, and
The
look at what they're doing.
the P's definitely making the smart call.
Yeah, but look at what they're doing now. They're hesitating as Zenki knifes his way into library. Will he peek the corner? Is Concordialis ready to see what's happening? Yes, he is. He takes him down, leaving Gis Collector in a 1 versus 2 situation at the half point.
That was a very important there for the P's. I'm not sure what they can do here. He didn't, and that might definitely punish Gis Collector here. And he definitely will get punished.
And Zeb, yeah, Zeb Salmo ending the half with a nail in the head of Revengers.
We get Tosa. Seems Restain is connected.
Yeah, I put the pause out.
Aren't they subbing in though?
Yeah, yeah. Have a
Thank you.
announcement, ladies and gentlemen of the stream.
So while we have the pause here,
Wait lang, give me a sec. Hava Pacheco will be joining the Revengers side, with JM Erstein is subbing out. So we've now got the 2 full lineups against each other. Continuing.
I'd like to point out the kill distribution here. CT side, it appears they are getting carried by Cruz, really putting in the.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, on the other Collector, they're sitting on 13 kills. He's definitely important here, and also that lurk from Lopez, which formation during their CP half.
Wasn't it Zenki, not Lopez? Lopez was playing B.
Oh, pardon me, Zenki. Zenki definitely watch out for. With just no fear pushing in. Here. And Hava has joined us. We should be seeing the match start here real soon.
Yep, I'm
And
just gonna.
since we're sitting on an 8-7 match here, this pistol round should be critical for deciding who gets that early momentum.
Okay, unpausing the match.
Looks like we're gonna be going into the game. See, look,
If we look at
they have no armor.
if we look at the buy from the T
Going for
side,
full nade.
if we look at the buy from the T side, it looks like they're about to perform some kind of.
I believe they're
stab.
gonna be rushing down banana. This is definitely something to watch for.
The nades go out, the rushes comes in,
Oh, the
and here we go.
airstrike, not working.
Happy Clove Cruise and Pussy Wizard alone on the side to defend against the onslaught of the T side. The nades coming out. The flash is not really coming in as the T side slow it down for some reason, allowing Avengers to rotate in.
I think that's a smart move here. They may as well rotate A. They don't have the information for knowing.
No, it looks like they will be
But they push
charging
in
into the
anyway.
site regardless. Now locked into the site, they're committed to the push, but it doesn't matter. Just Collector now alone in a 1v3 after the frags come out. And it looks like he will be taken down by Pussy Wizard.
That is very dangerous because Revenger should
And Philly is calling for a pause.
Well, admin, can we get there? We go. Thank you.
Yeah, pause coming out.
Looking at the ping of Grist Collector and Zenki, it's spiking a bit. Grist Collector at almost at 600 right now.
Yeah, we do. Yes, we will be getting a technical timeout here.
Yeah, hold on.
It's not him reconnecting. It really is his ISP.
Yeah, I'm aware of that, but as a small tournament, there's nothing we can really do to fix the much larger problem of the
his own
Philippine
teammate.
problem.
Let's give them the timeout. How many minutes can we give him?
He's just going to disconnect and reconnect. We'll give him at maximum 10 minutes, at which point we'll go on. But I'd like to point out something that the Revengers on their T side, they never really had a workout towards either side, which really allowed Diego Lopez to exploit that weakness in their defense.
I think that play there, based on the leap of faith, catch people out, but unfortunately they didn't even get a single tag. Quite unfortunate here for the P side.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the
I
money.
need a deeper banana.
Yeah, had they needed
Might have
deeper in that lane of the site, they might have been able to get the kill on Cruz and Gabby. Then that would have opened the bomb site right up.
But
Let's see if it's fake.
men Revengers here. Sorry, Philly. Even though they are the younger team, they seem to be able to be putting up a fight. Revengers, which are a team of Sapakan, a very old team here in Philippine Science.
Actually, a fun fact, that was those guys were my first beside team. Ram, Zeb, Gabby, and Apple. The only one missing is JN. Alright, unpausing the match, it looks like he's going to play with that pin.
We'll have to be very careful here with that thing. Unfortunately, there's very little we can do until the land tournament.
Yeah, which hopefully these guys will reach.
But this should be an easy round here for the CPs. It pushed up very early into second mid and mid itself. Let's see what they can make out of this.
If you look at where they're set up though, it looks like there will be early contact in the apps area. If Zeb Salma only knew how many members of the T side were under him. Yeah, there we go. Hava being taken
If
down.
Hava gets picked, that should be critical here for both the T's and the CTs. But fortunately, the rotate is coming out.
Happy Close Crew is coming in with the spray, unable to carry his team this time, but it looks like the entire CT side has rotated onto the A side, but there's nothing they can do. They don't have the range for this. Being taken down and feeling now in a 5v2 situation. Sorry, make that 4v2 situation after the upset. Pussy Wizard and Conquer Jairus really have to make something happen. Yeah, before Zenki comes in with the
Look at this flag from
MP7.
Zenki.
If Zenki could only hurry it up, he would get a golden opportunity here to take down Gabby Pharaon. But on the other side of the map, we have Pussy Wizard unable to make anything happen himself. Zenki with a look. Zenki takes down Gabby. Now it's all onto Juan Chocolatito. 1 versus 4. Can he get the kills? He gets the first kill. Now in a 1 versus 3 situation, and it looks like he will be backing out. He will be saving his guns. And Feely to go up 8-9.
Smart decision here coming out for Chocolatito, as there's very little money here for the CTs. And with that, Keys are able to take back the momentum here.
Look at the buy from Philly. It's half SMG. Meanwhile, Revengers are going for 3 pistols, the MP7 and a FAMAS.
With a very close game, that might actually punish them coming into this round.
Looks like the first point of contact though is going to be the B side. Gabby wide peaks. Pussy Wizard, the only gun on Revenger's side with a kill. Hava replying. And it looks like Anfili will be backing out and slowing the game
look
down.
at this. They're all rotating. Only one man to stop. Yeah.
Yeah, all on Zeb Salmo.
He's gonna go down.
And there's nothing that he can do to stop them. But look at Midnight Owl with the late lurk. But as he releases a bit too early, now tagged down to 25. The only player on the B side as the bomb is planted on A. Happy Close Crews charging down, hoping to go for the retake. 1 versus 3, but they've got the triangle of death. He doesn't care. He gets the 1 kill. Now reducing it to a 2v3 situation. Wancha Colasita here to help him on the clutch. The 2 of them here going for the guy in the bomb side. Will they get the kill? No, he doesn't. Happy Crews gets the 1 kill now in a 1v1 situation. Hakunon, the only player down there. Will he get the kill? He goes for the kill. He gets the headshot on the Happy Clove Crews. And Feely striking back and equalizing the game 9-9.
Fortunately, there's for Revengers, and that should allow them to at least get some reply back.
Look at this misread from Renfili on the buy. They bought an AWP versus full pistols.
Don't worry, they should have that Mac 10 on Lopez, which should reward. Never.
Lopez alone. Now in a 1v2, make that a 5v1. Going for the kill, and Lopez and Zenki tag team it up. Taking down Revengers on their eco round. Nobody dying on Infielder's side.
Money in the bank.
Making that drive through money in the bank.
And you're able to turn the tables here on Revengers as they take back the momentum in the half.
Oh, and actually something which a chat member just pointed out. Curtin Lagan says Havo is currently sitting at 0-0-4. So hopefully he picks things up later in the game.
That owl with a misplay going through the smoke.
Gets picked early. The CT's a man advantage, but Havo is sitting very low here on the FAMAS.
Yeah, and but it looks like that man advantage won't
Look
matter.
at the T's hesitating.
If
What are they doing? They need to push on the side now. They already threw nades.
Yeah, if the T's push into the site now,
Yeah,
they're actually at the
much,
man
they still have
advantage. Here we go. Conquer Jalis going down. Now it's all on Zeb Salmo on the B side. 1 versus 2. He gets the spray. Does he get the spray? Going for the shot. Missing the shot. Now it's Zenki versus Zeb until the reinforcements arrive. An op against the world. 4 rifles. Zenki, what plays can he make? Apparently he can't make it.
That was a very critical round here for the CTs as they're able to take back all 5 of them. Back into the game here.
Both sides actually with a buy this round. A fairly decent buy. Rifles
Oh, and
across the
shout
board.
out to Hava for his first kill.
Oh yeah, shout out to Hava. Look, of better things to come. Zeph with the first shot in mid.
We see a very early picture coming out for the both players. Sorry, early peak.
Yeah, but if you look at the way the round's developing based on the mini-map, both teams holding position, waiting for someone else to take early aggression, and it looks like the first point of contact is going to be Hava, who throws a nade that actually Kobe's onto Midnight Owl. Zeb replies with another kill, bringing Revengers up. 2 men this round.
And no tag coming out here for the piece, which should allow the CTs to easily punish, but Hakunon gets the pick.
Yeah, Zeb Salmo now on the site as the T's slowly begin to push their way into the site. Happy Clo Cruz, the primary man on the defense on his side. It looks like the T side are going out. Will Happy Clo Cruz hit anything? He misses the entire magazine. Zenkiyuki on the side also reloading his P90, going for the flash, going for the kill, but no, Happy Clove Cruz with the double, leaving Clyde Hallerina in a 1 versus 4 situation, gets stabbed from behind, 1 versus 4, the CTs are everywhere, collapsing around him, he gets the first kill. Will he be able to get more? CTs wrapping from his left, behind him everywhere, he peeks out, he peeks left, he gets absolutely destroyed. Revengers taking the lead for the first time this half.
For that round, I'd be definitely happy if I were Cruz, sitting on a comfortable 26 frag now, being the carry for his team.
Oh yeah, absolutely hard carrying. But if we look at the economic situation, Anfili have once again forced their way and are currently heading up to Nana. Although being stopped by the Molotov, which Zenkiyuki doesn't care about, he charges through and maxes Mac 10, but Gabby fire on, he's not having any of that. Good night. Gabby and Wancho holding the B-side defense strong.
To the stack out of the T's, this might be a mistake.
Oh yeah, Hakunon coming with an early double, leaving it all to Pussy Wizard. Pussy Wizard the 1 with the 2. Will he be able to get the 3rd? He pulls out the pistol, he's unable to get the 3rd. And if you look at Hava Pacheco in the back lines to wrap up the Anfili roster, putting the Revengers up 12-10.
We're seeing very slow and disciplined Mark really paying off. I wonder if they'll switch it up this round. And Hava Pacheco's score looking like my report card.
Hava Pacheco currently sitting at 4-0-5, and Salinas, all I can say is save. And Feely on the eco this round. Pistols on the board, Salinas, Zeb Salmo getting the first kill onto Midnight Owl. Hava Pacheco getting the kill on Just Collected through the smoke. Does he predict Zenkiyuki coming in from behind? No, he does not. Now, Enfili still down 2 men in a 4 and a 2 versus 4 situation. Diego Lopez with nothing but the Glock, peeking into B and getting taken down by Concrete Jalis, leaving Zenkiyuki alone in a 1v3 situation. No armor, 1 minute on the clock, and only an AK-47 to work with.
Now, let's not discount Zenkiyuki here. He's been building some insane plays here for the piece. Very critical, but unfortunately makes noise, which should allow the rotate
to come in. Yes, looks like the first point of contact here is going to be Happy Clove Cruz versus Zenki. And it looks like Zenki will actually be running away, running back. But no, he won't. It was a bait. Now he's walking out towards balcony where he will be fighting Gabby Faraone if he does so choose to jump down. And will he? No, he actually goes back again. The mind games within mind games, this man. Deciding to choose his opponent, Ram Cruz. Oh no, wait. He has decided to fall back even further, checking behind him. And it looks like he will actually be safe.
There was very little time to work with. I think that's a very smart play here for Zenkiyuki. Unless he's able to get an early headshot, there's very little to do with 30 seconds on the clock.
Unless, oh no, Gabby could have gone for the peak there, but he decides not to. And
full blue shell effect coming for Avengers, by the way, so we should see some guns on the board and hopefully a reply for the piece.
Yeah, looking at the utility, they've got 2 full sets of nades and a Molotov on Zenki, which should be enough for an execute should they so choose to go there. And if you look at Zeb Salmo currently scoped in and gets taken down by Just Collector with the wide peak. An opening pick for Anfili, one which they desperately need.
Going for another pick in apps. He's getting so much information, I think he spotted the bomb.
Yeah, but he's not...
will fall back.
Here we go. Happy Clove Cruz. Next point of contact. If Zenkiyuki decides to go for the peak, if he doesn't, he gets the information instead. A tease with quite a lot of map control and 1 minute left on the clock to work with.
I'm liking this very slow, disciplined play here for the team information and waiting for the CTs to push. Especially with the man advantage, that should be critical.
Look at the advanced position. Why don't you go B and fill the...
Hurry up, and Feely, you gotta make a move. 45 seconds left on the clock, and the T's are beginning to inch their way onto the B side. This is it. 38 seconds, 37, 36, 35. With 30 seconds left on the clock, they have to make a play, and it looks like that play will be towards the B side. Gabby and Wanter defending.
Smoke will be very important here.
Gabby gets the first kill.
They have the information, they have the rotate.
20 seconds left on the clock. I think Anfili left it too late. Wanter Colasito just waiting in the smoke. I think he lagged out. He's not moving at all. No, he's actually just looking around him in the smoke. Waiting, but they don't know he's there. Wanter with one kill. Wanter with another. Wanter getting killed from behind, leaving Cruz in a 1 versus 2 against Lopez and Zenki. Bomb taken down, kit in hand, full nades, but he doesn't know where they are. Now he knows there's one towards Banana and one flanking left, but does he see the read? Does he get the kill? No, he doesn't. And Feely finally answering back, replying and bringing their score up to 11.
And they are sitting on some very important money here, allowing them to keep that momentum going here. Fortunately, the CPs are also able to get a full buyout.
Yeah, but this is their last full buy. They'll have to eco next round if they lose this. They don't have the money.
The CPs have to win if they want to stay in this tournament.
Isn't this the first match?
Oh boy,
Yeah, this is the first match. They have to win if they want to end up in the winner's bracket of the tournament. But it looks like the T is once again with a classic, very slow, methodical playstyle, taking map control. They've got control of Banana. But if they want control of the B-apps, they'll have to wrestle against the man himself, Hava Pacheco. Currently sitting at 5-0-7, playing the B-apps position alone. First point of contact, Midnight Owl takes down and is instantly traded. And Hakunon taking down Hava Pacheco, Zeb Salma answering back. And the T side pushing towards the A side. It will be on Zeb Salma to defend this as the T side push into A and take control of it. Zeb Salma missing the first shot. Zeb Salma missing the second shot. Zeb Salma being taken down by Gift Collector. And now it's once again Happy Close. He's charging onto the A side, but he gets stabbed in the side and gets taken down, leaving Gabby alone in a 1v3. And it looks like he will be charging onto the bomb side here, slowly, carefully. The bomb still ticking down, only an M4 and a kit to work with. He keys the first guy, peeks, doesn't get the kill, and decides to save. Or does he?
Oh no, he is rotating the library.
He doesn't have the time though.
Possibly just going for those exits and destroy them.
Oh yeah, it does. It looks like he'll be able to get one kill here. Taking down Hakunon. A little bit of a consolation prize there, but he, interestingly enough, does not elect to go for the AK.
We could see a half-buy coming out here. They'd like to keep that momentum going, but no, we will see pistol armor and a P90 on the board, and also keeping that M4.
Yeah, it looks like a half-buy, but for some reason, Hava, I think that's a misplay. Hava, the only player on their team without armor, is also being given the only rifle on their team. As Revengers pulled off one of the oldest strats in the Pisai playbook, we call it the Jolocades, stacking B-side on Inferno with 5 players. But it doesn't look like that play will work out.
Keys here will be going A, and Gavin Faron will be the lone rotator.
Well, Lopez could reveal this information, but the CTs are pushing Banana. And Philly, you need to push now. You can't be indecisive like this.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And Philly, Revengers with the push. They now know exactly where the T side is. Hava with the first kill. 2 kills now. 3 kills. Make that 3 kills. They're pulling it back. Revengers have somehow pulled back a full eco, but Hakunon with a second kill. Now in a 1 versus 3 situation. 45 seconds left on the clock. Will he be able to make anything happen here? He decides to pull back, forcing himself back. But does he know that there's a player to his left in the room? Behind him, no, he gets tagged. He's being shot at. Does he look up? He doesn't look up, and Zeb Salmon nails him to the ground. Revengers now up 14-12 on the back of a force buy.
no discount until yet, as we gonna be able to see at least a half buy coming out for them, and they should be able to make something out of this round. Otherwise, they might very well be losing this match.
If Philly have been indecisive, you've got to make a play. Looks like they're just gonna wait for and then they're gonna push for the side.
Yeah, looks like this is gonna be a straight up old-fashioned B rush from Enfili. With the CTs, they don't really have the information.
Making
here.
way too much noise.
Yeah, they will
just rotate from. And I think it's the right play. There's only 2 people here. Will they be able to find where these people are?
Yeah, but Havo, he should be able to hear what's going on. The rotate should be called right now, but it isn't being called. Dev Salmo, the first point of contact, gets traded. And now Havo Pacheco, the last player alive in the backlines of the T's, he gets the first kill. And now the T side, they're kind of trapped in between A and B side. 2v4, sandwiched in, Lopez with the first kill. As they burst towards the B side, watching behind them is Zenki. Zenki gets another kill, reducing it to a 2v2 situation, make that a 1v2 situation. Zenki now with the P90 in a 1v2 situation, 40 seconds left on the clock. He plays the fake flash, he gets the kill, he reduces it to a 1v1. Zenki versus Cruz. Can Cruz carry his team further over the line? 30 seconds left on the clock, Zenki has to make a play. And it looks like he will.
Stack down very low.
Creeping his way up B side, but he's saving.
Oh, you get the bait.
20 seconds left on the clock. He has to make a move
He's
now.
for a better weapon.
Yeah, hunting for a
He
better
knows
weapon.
that Cruz is right there.
Will he take the peak? Will he take the peak? He takes the peak. And nothing happens. Cruz is running away. Cruz is running away. Avengers could get the match point off the back of a save. And it looks like Zenki, he doesn't know what to do. He's out of time. Cruz saves the Avengers side simply by not dying. What a play from the carry himself, Ram Cruz. Yeah, and the chat's going wild. And it looks like Enfili, no choice, backs to the wall, have to force buy here. A Galil, an AK, an M4, a MAC-10 and a pistol are all that stands between them and being relegated to the losers bracket of the tournament.
We're seeing some very early map control here for the T's, but they're giving up apartments and taking mid.
Midnight Owl looks to be the first point of contest.
Oh, once again, rushing through mid.
Yeah, at this point, Midnight Owl has consistently been the entry frag, as in died as the entry frag, but it looks like just collected peeks into Zeb Salmo, surprise, and takes him down. But Happy Clove Cruz has got something to say about that with the return double kill, leaving Zenki in a 1v4 first match on the line. Cruz says good night.
There's the game.
Yeah, ending the game 16-12 our Avengers. Cruz dropping a 34 bomb this game.
It's okay, Havo.
Alright, so you guys want to do some post-match analysis before we end the show?
Sure.
Okay, hold on. Switching to the match page for some quick post-match analysis. So, what did you guys think about that game?
Well, it's been a very close game for the first half, but the CTs are able to take it back, and the T's are losing some and Philly losing some very critical rounds, which decided their economy all throughout the game.
Yeah, in particular, I think I'd like to point out that gamble round that Revengers did with that B site stack and then wrapping around to A, where they actually, that's something which I noticed a lot from both teams here, where both of them had a problem committing to a bomb site. They always spent time hovering around the edge of the bomb site, which allowed the defending team to always rotate more players over and present a stiffer defense.
Also, we'd like to give a shout out to Cruz, who a very easy 30, very collected. He's with his race in his house.
Yeah, I think he was a big factor in the 4 rounds which separate Anfili and Revenger Squad. Cruz, if you look at the scoreboard from a while ago, it was a very dynamic player with his M4. He was always the rotate player, darting around the bomb sites and making sure that Anfili couldn't get too much information for free.
Other thing to note here in this game is Senki's lurks, which were very critical to getting information for the CPU, which allowed them to make some very early calls on the rotate and punish the T's.
Punish the T's very badly. And conversely, Diego Lopez with his fairly consistent charge through BAPs during the first half. It's just unfortunate that Anfili was unable to capitalize on that throughout the course of the game.
Okay, I have my notes here.
Okay.
There were some really bad reads, but like on the first half by both teams. It's either the T's would run into a stack or the CTs would over-rotate. But thankfully in the second half, one of the teams was able to get better reads, which was Philly.
Yeah, I like that particular conceptual thing that Anfili always did, where they were always able to force Sapakan off to the other side than they were hitting. But unfortunately, the time that they took in clearing out the other side always allowed the Revenger squad to rotate back to the site where the bomb was planted. They weren't able to capitalize on the openings that they made.
Another thing, I think also communication was another reason why Philly might have let the game slip. As we saw, Midnight Owl already charged several times through mid, and yet he still kept doing it. Probably being told by his teammates not to.
Oh yeah, Midnight Owl with the 11-0-28 scoreline there. Consistently always being picked first, and his deaths were never traded. If you notice, he was always caught out in a position where his teammates were unable to trade him and make good the deficit, turn it into a 4v4, and allow the Anfili side to play off of that 4v4 on the T side. But overall, I think it was a fairly interesting match to end the day on. A very close game, at least for the initial half. And now we've got the brackets for Wednesday complete. That's going to be the last game for today. But on Wednesday, in the winners bracket, we've got Team Pritchard taking on the Revenger Squad on Wednesday. That's 7th of February. That's home study day. None of us are going to school. So that's when the remaining games of this group stage are going to be played. And in the losers bracket, we've got Anfili versus Team Synergy, with the decider match between the two of these guys also to be played out on Wednesday. And finally, on Friday, we've got the offline semifinals, which will be played inside of Pisay itself during the fair at the SHB 4th floor extension, room B. So with that, guys, that's it for this broadcast. Team Pritchard take down Team Synergy 16-14 on Cobblestone in a heartbreaker of a game, while the Revenger Squad take down Anfili 16-12 on Inferno in a fairly competitive game as well. That's it for today. This has been your host and caster, Raik Chamson, co-casting with Matthew DeFitas and Jose Salinas. You guys have any shout-outs or any messages for the people watching?
Shout out to Hava, I feel you.
Shout out to Wax, who asked for a shout out, so I'm gonna give him a shout out.
Alright, so for me, shout out to the crowd. Thank you guys for watching. Resho Sapakan, Pia, Reynold, and Andres Maharvey Book, Jirisadurna Kurtilagan. Thanks for watching. This has been Epicenter 2018, and we will see you guys on Wednesday.